Hello everyone, this is the engineer. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can my animation, how to change the behavior of the animation, change the text and everything. This is simply a tutorial on how to use the animation. So let's get started. The animation looks like this at the moment. It's nothing special, it's just basic animations, but it's simple. Oh yeah, and Stellaris is the organization I'm a member of at the very good organization. I like it so far. And everything here should be changeable, like the text of it, the circle size, the circle movement, the biggest circle movements, and the text and everything over here and stuff like that. So we should. I've tried to make it as easy to use as possible, but we will see. So let's go into the programming board by looking at the programming board and press Ctrl L. And go to Unit and then Start. Here is basically all the code is in Start. I recommend everyone reading this stuff just to understand, because what I'm trying to explain here is that if you change like the font size, it might not, like all the text might not fit. Like if I change the font size, all this text might not fit inside the circle, like the middle text. But you can change the size of the circle, or you can change the font size again back a bit, make it a bit less big. So let's get started. So I've tried to make the variables like logical, so you know what they are what you can change with them. So in here, this variable changes simply the font family. So if I write something else here, another font family, it will change the text style. And if you check here, this is how you just change the size of the fonts. And it's in VH, you can have it in pixels as well, it's up to you. This pixel doesn't matter actually. Yeah, this is how you change it, the font size. And this one, circle text animation duration. It's the circle's text animation, simply the circle and the text animation. These circles which are moving from left to right, the text animation, it becomes red and becomes white again, and the circle going up and down and changes color. It's a duration, like how long will it take for these balls to go here and then go back to this place, and the entire animation. And at the moment it's set on, let's see, it's set on 6 seconds. So we can change this. If you increase this, the animation will still be exactly the same, but it will just take a bit longer for it to complete the animation. If you decrease this, it will go a bit faster to complete the animation. And the background animation is simply these things. If I go close, you see these dots moving around. It's simply that animation. How long it's gonna take for it to zoom in and yeah, like and to rotate around and stuff like that. So, but they are independent of each other. So if you change one, it shouldn't affect the other one. Let's continue. So yeah, this is basically where you should put in the name, your organization name, or maybe your own name, or maybe your ship name, whichever, doesn't matter. And as you see, I have the S here, which stands for the first letter here, S. And I have tell is the characters in the circle, basically, and RS is the last characters we have. You can put more characters in here as well. It doesn't matter. But the only thing is, maybe if I do like this, I can maybe show you. Let's just add ER. And as you see here, it will collide with the other one. So the thing you have to do is maybe move this first character, the SER, a bit to the left. which you can do easily in this code. So everything is editable and changeable. So let's just change that back so I don't forget it. Yeah, that's just how you change the text. And as I said, this is like, if I just read here, the position of the text can be set by this variable. So as I said earlier, when I added the ER in the after the S character, it collided with the other text. So what you can do is just move it, and this you do it very easily. This is the first character, which was this one, which has the S in it. If you want to move it horizontally to the left, then you decrease this number. If you want it to move to the right horizontally, then you increase this number. And if you want to move it vertically up and down, if you want to move it up, you increase this number. If you want to move it down, you decrease the number. So if I just change this from 41 to 20, this should basically, yeah, you see here the code, the S has gone down. So you can easily like move around all the characters and stuff like that. And let's just change this back, because I have a habit of forgetting stuff. And all right, let's just continue. So you change the position of the characters here. No, I mean here, sorry. And if you go further down, this is the displacement. So displace a character in the circle. So the character in the circle, what it's doing now, it's actually moving with the circle. But if I displace it even further, it will go up even more than the circle. So we can just try it out, just so you can understand better. This is the displacement of the text in the circle vertically, like up and down, and this is displacement horizontally, left to the right. And if you use the plus sign, it will go up. If you use the minus sign, it will go down. So if we, let's make it minus here. And I'm just gonna, wait a second, I'm just gonna do it like this. Copy this so it will make my life a bit easier, and just put this minus, and let's do something like 30-ish, 30.5. Let's try this. You see, it will go down, but the circle will independently go up. So they are not dependent on each other. So it's, as I said, you can move it toward the left or right, up or down. It doesn't matter. You can move it anyhow you want. But vertical is this last characters, which is V. That's how you move it vertically. And horizontally, this is the H characters in all the variables. So let's move on. So this is the big circle position. This is basically this big circle over here. And its base position, where it should be in the beginning. Let's just find it again. Yeah, that's the position. This is vertically from left to right. And this is horizontally. No, sorry. This is horizontally from left to right. This is vertically from down to up. And the displacement here is basically the same thing that we did with the text that is going down crazy now. And you can change this from plus to make it go up and minus to go down. And as you insert the number, that will determine how far it will go up or down depending on sign in here. And the width of the circle, this is basically making the big circle larger in width. So if you increase this, the vertical, the big circle will actually become larger horizontally. And if you change the height, it will just become larger vertically. So these should be the same number. If this is less than this one, or vice versa, you will create a ellipse. You won't have a round circle, but it's up to you. If you want to have an ellipse, you can have that. So that's basically how you change this stuff in here. And the small circles vertical position, that's basically these smaller circles that are moving from the left to the right. Let's just change this again. Oh, I haven't. Maybe. Never mind. Just gonna change that back very fast. This is the that, and that should fix it. So what I'm doing actually to make them move together in harmony is actually this number is the same, or not. It's not actually the same. They should be the same. This should actually be 2.5, but for some reason it's 3 here. But this should actually be 2.5, and then they should move together up and together down. So we just move in sync. Oh yeah, so the small circles position, this is how you change them vertically. This is like the base position where it should start from. If you decrease this, it will go further to the left. It will start further from the left. And this is horizontally. This will actually change from left to right, and this will change the start position from top to down vertically. I'm always inverting those two, I don't know why. And this is just the displacement. So if we like, this is displacement horizontally. So this is start from position 28, but it will move. As you can see, the small circles are moving very far to the right, and they're coming back to the left. That's because this is 28 and this is 114, so it's a big difference. So it will move toward the right. If I change this to minus, it would move to the left. So you can change that as well. And that is basically it. That's all the variables you should that is changeable at the moment. I'm actually gonna add more variables so you can change like each character, so you can change like the font of each character, you can change the size of each character, and yeah, so just make it more flexible. And I'm gonna make a lot more cooler animations. This is just the first one. I was just trying some stuff out. I wasn't even sure if it would work, but it worked. So, and this, I will share the code and everything inside in the link below on this video. And if it's anything you want to ask or something, you can just comment in the comment section below. And yeah, I hope this will work for you. And as I said, if it's anything, just ask in the comments below. I hope you have a great day, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.